What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and this is Moon Tribe Tarot. I'm here to do Virgo's January 2020 spread for the new year. Happy New Year. How you doing? So, I have already gone ahead and pulled your messages off screen. These are general messages, which means I can't talk, though. Which means that leave what resonates. Nope. Leave behind what doesn't resonate, and take what does. If you'd like a personalized reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story and what you need to hear, all the ways to contact me are in the description box down below, and I'm just going to fix that real quick. So, off the basis, we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It represents, for the basis of the question, represents that there is some sort of new beginning to be had in your month of January. It's very good. It could be work, home, relationship. It's fiery and passionate. It's a good beginning. Then we have desires. Desires is Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is, as a desire, you wish to have fruition of something rather fast, or you wish to travel. This is also a travel card, but it also represents as desires the want to have something quick, something passionate, not something like quick, but you want something to become about in a fast-paced manner. You want something to come to fruition quickly. This is traveling, this is getting out and traveling, this is good news incoming. So it's the desire to have good news, it's the desire to have good news. It is the desire for travel, and it is the desire to have quick, rapid succession to whatever it is this is. And whatever this is this new beginning where you got two new beginnings there. You have a new beginning in the passionate fire aspect, and then the stability money aspect of Earth. And this is a new beginning in emotional abundance and prosperity as well. These are some of the best energies to get together. Literally, it could be literally a new job, a new beginning of emotional development, or maturity of emotional stability. Either way, these coming out together is wicked fucking good. Represents a really solid start. And then the opposing. The opposing is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is somebody that sees his truth as he would see his truth, not 100%, not in 100% of the real light. It is more of what he sees is his version of the truth. So he can be black and white thinking, his version of the truth. He's a little bit immature. He is not fully immature. He's in the middle. It goes Page, Knight, and then King. But he is in the middle. He represents a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius air sign, so it's somebody that comes in with their thoughts, and more or less in your reverse, it's more of the opposing than the reverse. But in the reverse, it represents somebody that is kind of quick to come to assumptions, kind of quick to thinking, well, this must be the way that everybody thinks, because I think that way. So it is, but I'm looking at this as a bigger picture. I feel like it is an adaptation to something, and I say adaptation because I feel like it is going off of something new and having to kind of, I definitely feel like this is not something that you are used to. Let me pull for the advice for the Knight of Swords in this book, because I'm not great at the court cards, signs. It has literal advice. So, lacking a plan or strategy, being too rigid, not seeing new developments, or intolerance. So, it's kind of, okay, being a little bit too rigid. So, I get this as being a little bit too strict. When I say I see intolerance in that, because it said intolerance, I definitely feel like it is more of a, not so much an intolerance to where you cannot, because there's a new beginning here. You are heralding a new beginning. It is not so much, that you are preventing that from happening. I just think that whatever it is in the situation, it is kind of preventing you from, let me pull a clarity card, because I'm having a little bit of a confusion. So why is the Knight of Swords here? Okay, the Five of Pentacles came out. So the Five of Pentacles represents this feeling of being left out in the cold. And I feel like you are rigid. I feel like you have your guard up. I feel like there has been a loss in your past. There is some sort of, you are afraid of being left out in the cold, and you are afraid of this happening again. And I feel like you are being strict about this new beginning because you are afraid of this happening again. Oops. You are afraid of this happening again, but in your month of January, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. The Three of Cups is one of the best outcomes that I could have got for something that is just starting out. I mean, I could have gone out of the cards. This is one of this is a really, really good card. It's almost synchronicity. I can't say that word. It's similar to the Ten of Cups if I were to be looking at a relationship spread. It represents getting out with people, having a good time, celebrating, spending time with friends, spending time with the people that you like, this new beginning. So it could literally be a new friendship. It's a new relationship. It is something new coming in. You are a little bit heralding it. This is bringing up a little bit of a pain. And that's the only thing going negatively for you, is that it brings up a little bit of pain. Not in the sense that this person has done anything wrong, because I don't see that, but it is bringing up past pain, and I feel like you are afraid of reliving that past pain. But I see good things coming from it, I really do. These are two of the best fucking cards in the deck. This is another one, especially with the Eight of Wands, things happening. This is that things do progress quickly. I feel like it is your desires for things to have a natural progression, at least quickly. For some of you, you want to have a rapid succession of this just gets really good really fast. For others of you, it might not be like that. I know that Virgos are slow and dependable. So, but the outcome here still remains that Three of Cups. This is still this is a good, fantastic energy. If I could have one more card for outcome, just for clarity. For Virgo, for January 2020, we got the Page of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Swords isn't... Let me read to you what he means in this deck, because he's kind of... Okay. The Page of Swords is smart and quick to learn and easily bored. Once he understands something, he gets really good at using that knowledge to get what he wants, even if it is simply to amuse himself, sometimes at the expense of others. He is like all the pages, immature, and sees things in black and white, which can be frustrating to those around him. He is clever, insightful, discerning. He can also be gossipy and judgmental. So, okay, I'm going to need one more card for that. Hold on. Let's pull one more card. Why is the Page of Swords here? Can I have clarity for the Page of Swords? Okay. Alright. So I definitely feel like you're still going to be fostering this emotion. But at the same time, I do see that you are going to also be, I see you fostering emotion. I see you getting out there. I see you celebrating. I see you at least taking this emotion. But I do also see that for the time being, I feel like there is something that is cautioning you for whatever it is from this past pain that has come out to hurt you, with this Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords combo. So there definitely was something in the past that is hurting you that is still remaining residual now, and it's something that is still remaining in your life, where you aren't allowing it. It's not that you aren't allowing it to have rest, but you're still at a point where you're this isn't a wait and see card. It's more like a blocked off isolation card. But it's kind of, the Four of Cups coming in for the Page of Swords kind of indicates, even though this is an outcome card, I do get indication that there's some sort of less mature mindset coming from, it's possibly going to be you, or it could be somebody else, but there's some sort of lesser mindset where the mind is kind of, I don't want to say deceiving you, but your mind is not of its mature self, and I feel like for some of you it is going to be hard to... This is weird. You keep getting this fucking duality complex. I've pulled this for you for like almost every reading, where you're putting out all this energy, you're actually going out and doing these things, but in your insides, I feel like that you are very conflicted. I feel like you are concerned about the state of where this goes. I feel like you are concerned about giving outside emotion, but let's see where it goes. I just got a very strong feeling to ask, where does this go when you do foster it? Because I do see that you're going to. Where does this go for Virgo when they foster this emotion? There we go. Here we go. Virgo, I was looking for this for you. We got Temperance. temperance means moderation. It represents alchemy. It represents an equal ebb and flow of things. I'm really happy to see this for you. It represents that things do play out favorably. It represents she is an alchemist. Temperance is an alchemist. It is patience. She is clarity. She is healing. She is somebody that comes in and she balances things out. It is patience. It is temperance. She's patience. So the message here for you is that you are going to do this. It is going to be hard for you. You are going to continue to harvest whatever this relationship is, whatever this new beginning is. It could be job, it's probably a relationship. But you are going to be harvesting this. It is going to bring up problems for you in your mindset. There might be external influences. There could be somebody that's gossipy or judgmental. It could be that. But I do see that when you do foster, because I asked when you do foster, because you are going to foster it because the Three of Cups is here. When you do foster it, you are going to find that you are going to do it with grace and peace and temperance and ability. And it is going to be prosperous for you. It is a patience card, so you need to have time to allow this to come in. It's okay. Listen, don't rush this. Don't rush this. This pain, with this feeling that you're going through, it's okay. Your person will understand. If they don't, then this is not the fucking person for you. But this person will understand what you're going through. It is okay to do things slow. That is the message here with temperance. Take things slow. Don't have to fucking eat the whole fucking cookie in one bite. You don't even have to eat the whole thing, whatever. Just the general messages here is to indulge. Just be careful. Just, take your time with it. Take your time with it. I do see this working out for you. Just take your time with it. Things will regain a harmony. You will find a balance in this. It's not going to feel like this. It's not going to feel like this forever. I promise. Okay. Happy New Year's. Good reading for you. I will see you later. Peace out, my Moon Tribe.